Hi guys, I'm Alfarit and this is a Geek and Hermit. Today I wanted to take a look at a game I've never heard of before, called The Amazing Adventures of Captain Spirit. And you'll be forgiven for not having a clue what that is. It turns out, accidentally stumbled across it on Steam the other day. It's a free prequel sort of thing to Life is Strange. And as soon as I read that, then I got seriously interested in it. Yeah, it turns out they've released this a couple of months before Season 2 drops. And the idea with this being the characters from this do carry over into Series 2, and it's going to go from there. This is us laying the groundwork and the foundations for the second series. And all I can say already is I was a bit sceptical about how Season 2 would work without Chloe and Max in it. I really was a bit worried about that, or how they'd fit the powers in. But they've done a masterful job with this already. It's only about 2 hours long, it's only a small prequel, but that's enough time. I've already got invested in the characters in the world, and I love it already. This time you play as a young boy called Chris. I can't really age him. I'm not sure if he's like 8 or 9. Can't be any more than 10 years old. And mild spoilers, but again, it's only a prequel, so there's not too much to spoil. Yeah, you play as a young boy, 8 or 9 years old, living with his dad, who appears to be a bit of a drunk. It hints at it. It doesn't really say it explicitly, but I think he also gets drunk and hurts Chris because his bruises on his arms and things. It doesn't explicitly show it though. And it turns out Chris's mum died in a car accident a few years back, and that's basically what drove his dad to drink. And it's just, I feel depressed just saying it. With typical Life is Strange fashion, I think the series is going to pull on the heartstrings. It already did by the end of this. I was getting a bit. So yeah, the idea is the young lad thinks he's got superpowers, and dresses up and calls himself Captain Spirit. And this is just a quick run around his house. You're basically trying to find bits for your outfit. It's only a small game, there's not much to do, it's just to introduce you to it. But it's very, very, very cleverly done. I really love the way they put the spin on as you see in the world through a kid's eyes. And it kind of makes you feel sad, really, that you kind of have to grow up and just see everything in terms of bills or responsibilities and boring things like that. When you see even the most mundane thing to him turn into something special, like where he gets in his dad's car and he pretends he's in, there's a whole section where he's like taking off to a different planet and crash landing and everything. It's brilliant. Or even turning on like the water heater. It's only a small thing that should go into a dark room and flip a switch, but to a kid, and probably when we were all kids, would have been scared about stuff like that, like going to the basement. And it is really clever the way they do it. They actually show him like he's fighting like a big evil demon thing when he has to go in there and overcome it and then turn the water heater on. It's just really, really cleverly done. On the whole powers front, that's again really clever how they dealt with it. Because all the way through, he kind of acts like he's got Jedi powers to move things like telekinesis. But the way it does it, you keep thinking, oh, does he have powers? And like he'll be opening the garage door with just his hand, and then he'll zoom out and you'll see the fact he's got the remote behind him, pressing it. And there's a lot of issues, like a lot of parts like that, where you think, oh, does he have powers? And even at the very end of the episode, where you think, oh yeah, definitely, he must have powers now. You're not entirely sure if he does, or just that's what he's seen. So I think really the entire game could play out where you can see it one of two ways. Yes, he does have these powers, and yes, he's affecting the world, or no, that's just basically what he thinks he's doing, and it's something else. It's really, really clever. It's probably hard to explain, but it's really clever the way they've done it. And I think if a game can get me invested in the world in under 2 hours, even though those 2 hours are just wandering around the house picking up objects and spending half an hour pissing about trying to hack a pin code for a phone. Look it up, by the way, if you're playing that. Don't bother trying to work it out yourself. I spent ages trying to work out what the pin code is to unlock this phone, and it turns out it's something utter bullshit. I've not wrote it down, but you can find it easy enough on the internet. Yeah, you won't be able to work it out. If you do, you're a genius, because it's just, you think, oh, it might be the date of his mum and dad getting married, or death, or something. Nope, it's nothing like that. I'll leave it for you to find out, try and work it out, won't spoil it. It just pissed me right off. But yeah, definitely give this a go, because it's free. And already, it made me care about the people more than a lot of RPGs over 30 hours have. And again, being Life is Strange, it has that kind of mellow, kind of indie kind of music to it as well, which I always loved from the original. And to be honest, it's one of the few game series I actually bought the album for to listen to in the car, because I loved it that much. So yeah, please do yourself a favour, give this game a look, and get excited for Series 2, because I think they're going to do a masterful job of it. If you like the video, guys, please hit subscribe, and thank you for watching, guys. I hope to see you next time. Yeah, bye.